Bye bye. We get your big booty hole. Oh, man.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River. Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game.
Boom, baby, boom.
And he's going to bring this one out.
See the gap.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So Tennessee's offense takes the field to start this game off. Football with the run. And knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. It's the conference finale today. Win this one, extra football ahead. Has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, that looking ahead, always pointing to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year, in the first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board. The #1 goal was to win the conference, and they have a chance to guarantee themselves a spot in that game with a win today.
The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So
oh, shit,
getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Vols have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Lawrence. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Right on the money. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the ground with the back. Got the 1st down and more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Vols kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And Good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Wants to adjust the pattern. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Reels it in the end
Boom,
zone.
baby.
Touchdown, Volunteer.
Boom, baby. A little bit of all-day foul.
From this offense. What a
little bit of
drive.
all-day
Just when
foul.
they needed a third down conversion, they got plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Texas A&M's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. Here's a heat. With the catch, it's Pena to the 43-yard.
Oh, my God.
And a first down for this offense.
Third down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes and gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
Got a man. It's Pena.
Bro, how are you guys just getting thrown around?
Pick up there.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Do the worm, my guy.
That is just better
Do the worm, my guy.
No matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Wants to throw on third. They've got the screen set up. Finding an escape route. Turning it on. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They picked up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Running back searching for a hole. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds space on the right. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he's not going to take the touchback.
Oh, why'd you
Not
do
a lot
that?
of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They're working that left side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
That's my big dog right there. That's my boy. That's my boy. He said, "My." Ooh, 1,500 career receiving yards. Ow!
While we're only through one,
Ow!
these quarterbacks have been lighting
Look at that
up
puppet
their
dog.
stat lines.
Yeah, that boy ain't missing right now.
We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Lawrence. Leads into the open. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Volunteers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets
62.
it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to be.
Looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now have got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on.
Bro.
And nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Balkinson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Arbor. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Wants to return it.
Come on, come on, come on. La, 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 la.
It's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Watching this Tennessee running back, man, he just runs with so much purpose, and it reminds me of guys that I used to play against, Jamal Lewis and Travis Henry, two great ball running backs that used to really test the physicality of our Gator defenses and some of those great games we had back in the late 90s. This dude right here, man, he just wears you down every single carry.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Vols will snap it on 1st and 10.
Do what I think you're doing. Do what I think you're doing. Do what I think you're doing.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He caught it.
Give me that tutty, boy. I'll go late on it. Still made it count. Suck. 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 Suck.
Late in the half, man. You
Suck.
want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game.
Bah.
Keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown.
Oh. The one in Hollywood?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense
I go by that all the time.
to protect this lead.
I heard it's really good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score.
What pumpkin is that?
Plenty of time.
Did you get it out?
Not any time.
Wow, look, the other day there was a whole bunch
in
of
the
them.
final 2 minutes of the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella.
When I looked in there the other day, there was a bunch in there.
Moving forward just a few.
Okay.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
No.
Fakes the grab. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Finds us back in the middle. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man on the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
There we go.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt.
Dude, we had all the blocks,
man. They had a chance
man.
to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Working that left side. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. And the ball's in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the...
Let's go! Let's go! Identify the cover. Make it count.
For this offense, put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. The give to the back. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellows amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And he's going to bring it out.
Oh, shit.
He gets a block. He's got an alley. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
The Aggies will hustle to the line. To the air on 1st down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This crowd knows when to bring it. Going to swing it on second down. The screen, and watch out. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity. It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
Got it.
He slides that just inside the right upright. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone.
Oh, you ain't catching him. He gone. Get my way, ref. Get my way, ref. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home, boy.
Electrifies the stadium. Right like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one.
God damn.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
That's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you've got to be able to generate better field position on.
There he goes. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Aggies will snap it on first and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
Mine, boy!
Reception, and things are going from bad to worse. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Complete to the left. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Lawrence. And the Volunteers will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Volunteers look to keep this drive humming. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Volunteers! And the stomping has commenced. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season.
Boom, baby, boom, 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 baby.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you...
Oh, he's got some space. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
At midfield, he's got room.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Well, that's another completion. And this quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
I win.
We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie! Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. So here is the Tennessee offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out.
Turning it on! Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a makes a grab past the marker. Touchdown, Tennessee! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Find some fresh air. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Balkinson. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Fires to the tight end.
I like that big, reliable security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads to the right. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Gonna look downfield again. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
We'll mess rest of the season.
And
Man.
man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer. Right in the breadbasket. Nice play. Nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They want that clock to run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
They'll run it from the gun. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Vols are facing 3rd and inches. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback. Stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
A strike downfield. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're going to run it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Go straight ahead. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together.
Touchdown ball! And the pummeling has started. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, it might get a little bit interesting after this game. But the offense did their job.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. One more play to pad the stats. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Here's a throw downfield late. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
Oh, my God.
What a big penalty at this juncture in the game. All locked up, and they get called for the pass interference. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. Looking for a little sack for the wound, but the ball game is over. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, and that's it.
Oh.